Hello everybody, so welcome to our channel Gate Wallah. So you all know Gate 2026, both shift 1 and 2 are already over. And with me I have Mr. Krishna sir as well as Mr. Rajat Johari sir, and we will have a detailed uh, analysis of how the shift 1 and shift 2 was. So sir, let's start with shift 1 and shift 2. What was the weightage in terms of number of questions? Sir, if you see shift 1,
Yeah.
sir, shift 1, number of MCQ questions were 31. Whereas in MSQ, we had 6 number of questions in shift 1 and there were 28 NET type questions. But sir, in shift 2, the number of questions were different, right sir?
Correct, sir. It seems, sir, this time the paper was easy. Why I'm saying this? Because MSQ and NET, if you see, the number of questions asked in both the shifts are very less. Because most of the time, these kind of questions are difficult for the students
Tricky
to,
also.
yeah. So this time the paper seems to be easy, because if you see the last year paper, you can compare it. It is having a great weightage.
But sir, we have NET type question. If you see, last year we had 22 questions, but this
Yeah.
year 28 and
Yeah,
25 number
sir,
of questions. And
but
students do commit error in NET type questions also,
yeah,
right?
sir, but there is a range given
Yeah,
in
there
NET type
is.
questions.
Correct.
So you are more sure about the answer that you are answering. But on the other side, in a MSQ question, the option can be wrong. Option can be wrong because the way you are thinking might be possible. The gate is not asking in that way. So there is a chances of getting the wrong answer in a MSQ based question.
Mostly the questions were of the similar in nature and similar in weightage. Now let's talk about the subject wise weightage. So I would request Krishna sir to discuss what was the weightage in shift 1, sir.
So basically, guys, you can see here. If you talk about such general aptitude and mathematics, as usual, it is always 28 marks approximately. So in the shift one, it is basically the 30 marks, as you can see here. And if you talk about
No,
the
no,
shift
sir,
two,
shift 1,
shift
it is the last year
last
and
year, sir.
this
Sorry,
year.
sorry for this. So as you can see here, this is 28 marks, and this is again 28 marks.
Same.
So same, it is same. So let's move ahead with the engineering mechanics. So the subject is belongs to the register, but let's discuss about the marks. So as you can see, in shift one we have only 2 marks for the shift one, and then in shift two it is zero. Okay. So let's move ahead with the strength of material. So strength of material having 4 marks in the shift one, and the shift two it is 5, and structure is also, sir, 4 and 4. So on an average, you can see here, guys, whatever pattern they have in the last year, or like in PYQs you have seen the weightage of these type of subject, it is always same, like medium scoring subjects are these. But if you understand the numerical and the conceptual things of this particular subject, you can solve easily for this particular type of subject questions, right? So let's move ahead with this RCC part. So I think Rajat will tell about this.
Yes, sir.
So this time the RCC paper was comparatively easy as compared to the last year. There was 3 question in a shift one and 3 questions were there in a shift two. So out of that 3 question, 2 questions were very easily can be solved. But what about that 1 question that cannot be solved? If you are not able to solve it, definitely the other people are not in a position to solve the same question, because that question is somewhere different on a different side.
So what question was it?
It is 1 question is from the pre-stress concrete, sir.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
and
sir, I've seen
yeah,
it.
so there was a question. It was a theoretical question basically.
Okay.
So there was one method, Magnus method. So Magnus method, most of the time the student don't study,
Study, okay.
right? So
We
overall,
can say
the
that
yeah,
that question was a bit more tougher.
yeah.
So now let's proceed towards the construction management part as well as the building material. Okay, design of steel structures was asked. So 3 marks in shift 1 and in shift 2 you have just 2 marks. And in both the shift the paper was very easy from steel point of view. The questions were very straightforward in nature. Building material, in the first shift we had 1 mark question, which Ajay Johari sir is also claiming it's from RCC. So it can be considered in BMC as well. And in shift 2, we have no questions from BMC. Construction management, in both the shifts, you don't have any question from construction management. Geotechnical engineering, my dear friends, you already know that it's a very, very heavy weightage topic. And in both the shifts, you can see the maximum numbers were carried by this topic only.
You
So
can see the energy of the sir on
Yeah.
this project.
so this is the subject which I teach, and
Yes,
Yeah,
sir,
I
yes,
know,
sir,
sir. I know,
definitely.
sir.
So the energy
And
level
I
while teaching
try
the
to
subject as well as
justify
explaining
the
the
topics
things. Okay.
very well, sir. So,
So
in both the shift, the questions were very,
very
very
easy.
easy. If you had have studied from the notes, it was straight away the questions would have been covered from the notes. In fact, from all the topics, we are getting the same comments, sir. Sir, people and students are just commenting again and again, sir. The total paper was from our notes only.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So
So,
it was
so
fabulous to see these
yes.
comments from the
So we have
students.
teach a lot to the students, like
Yeah.
what means lot of things we have done in the last week.
Correct,
So
sir.
as you know, sir, like Super 20, GBG, and other. In every session, I am talking about this because the student should know what we have done in the last week and what things they have understand from that particular concepts
Correct,
or
sir.
the
Correct,
topics,
sir.
and they have, I think, come in the exam also, right?
So I think, sir, we are busy on YouTube from last January, right? Oh, sorry,
Correct.
from this January.
Yeah.
So we are continuously taking a classes on a revision. We are continuously taking a classes on a questions, and definitely the student got a good benefit of these sessions. So let's see about the marks. What the
So
marks will
now
be there.
FM and OCF we will see 6 marks and 8 marks respectively, and this time beta OCF questions were carrying a higher weightage as compared to FM. So it was very much interesting, and OCF is a very, very short subject, and studying only 25 to 30 hours you can actually score more than 4 marks in
So I think this
paper.
year OCF have little bit more weightage, I think.
Correct,
right?
sir.
Yes?
As compared to
As compared to
FM,
FM.
OCF was carrying much more weightage. Engineering hydrology also very simple paper as per Kailas, sir. So it was 3 and 1 marks respectively. Irrigation was
No, sir, not
9.
not irrigation. So, this is
Okay.
environmental engineering.
Okay. In environmental
So
engineering,
yes, yes,
Krishna
yes.
sir
I
want
will
to
tell.
comment
I
on
will
that.
tell about this. So as you can see, in environment, almost like 10 to 11 marks is almost there in every year. But in this year, we can see here is like shift one having 9 marks and the shift two is having
Average is
11 marks.
10, sir.
Yes, average is 10. So the level of the difficulty in environmental engineering, you can say that the moderate is there, not a typical one. Some of the questions are directly comes from our notes. Just you have to understand the basic concept or basic thing, you can take the answer. Right. So moving ahead with the transportation and
Sir,
service.
there is any question from the air pollution and the pollution part?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So was it easy?
yes, sir. Easy. It is
Okay,
easy.
okay, because what I have observed, many questions were there last year also from the same pollution topic. Is it?
Yes, 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 sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so last one is from transportation as well as surveying. Both were carrying good weightage. Transportation in both the papers we have 11 marks weightage, whereas in the surveying 7 marks each, and both were very easy. Though in the second paper, transportation, few questions were tricky as commented by our dear sir.
So,
Satyajeet,
sir,
sir.
what we can take from this particular data as a conclusion, sir?
Yes, sir. We
It is
have
very
made a
important.
conclusion,
Yes.
sir.
This is
a very important conclusion.
If
Yes, you can see here.
any student have prepared only maths,
Maths,
apti,
apti,
geotech,
geotech,
environment,
survey
survey,
and
transportation,
transportation,
easily
70
70
plus
plus
marks.
marks. Only if these topics would have been prepared by student, he could have easily secured 70 plus marks, and seat in any IIT is very much reserved.
Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely.
So the
this
total
you can see.
teaching hours, the total teaching hours is somewhere about 400, sir?
Sir, 420 to 450
400.
hours.
So by having a classes for 400 hours or so, you are having a chance to score 70 plus marks in a gate. And I think any IIT or any ISC, you can get the seat easily.
So if you are starting your gate preparation, cover these topics. Okay, and strength of material and everything are consolatory, because without that civil engineering is not
Yes, sir.
complete.
Definitely, definitely.
So then last but not the least, the Kalki event that is about to be hosted on our Gatewala channel. So the detail of the event you would see on the Gatewala channel. So stay tuned on our channel to see what is happening in this Kalki event. But I should say, sir, though this is a surprise event, but in this event we would be having very good offerings for every serious GATE aspirant who would be preparing for GATE 2027, 2028 and so on. A lot of offerings are there.
So, sir,
our team.
we are not stopping here. Basically, we will deliver like some counseling also.
Yeah, sir,
like
that's
regarding
very
the
important.
PSUs, that is also very useful for the students after this particular.
Before and after GATE.
After GATE.
Before GATE we have
So-
already done, sir.
Yes, sir.
After GATE we will
we will
start soon.
start counseling also, like related to the IIT admissions for masters
As well as
and PSUs.
What gate on what gate score, what branch you can get. That's a very helpful thing, because you should know whatever score you are getting, what you deserve according to your score.
So based on your score, you will be getting a great counseling session from the PW team, and looking forward to see you all. Right, sir?
Yeah. All the best, everybody.
Thank you.
Jai Hind.